All right, we are back. All right, man. Been a long time since I did a live stream. Let me give y'all the exact date. So it's been since October 9th since we did the last live stream after the Lions got shellacked by the Patriots from New England. So it's been a very, very long time. I'd be wanting to do them after the game, bro, but I'd be so tired, dog. Shit, I'd be tired, man. So usually by the 4 o'clock games, I go to sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be going to sleep. So maybe we'll do fourth quarter and then postseason or something like post game or something like that. But I do want to go live after the games, and then in addition, do want to pick a day or two for the Pistons and Lions live during the week. So that's a total of 3. So we'll see. I mean, holiday season, stacking season. So I'm stacking the paper up. So I get support. I do them, straight up and down. So y'all got to thumbs up the video, share the videos, and help me spread the word. If not, I'll just continue the video format. But I do want to shoot for 3, and if we get a lot of support for 3, then we shoot for 4, then we shoot for 5, then we shoot for 6, then we shoot for 7. So the more support I get, the more time I can make. So I do appreciate y'all. Don't forget you can watch all the Lions one-on-one lives and Lions one-on-one playlists. Maybe do some Piston Lions live together. That'd be in the Jesus Christ. That'd be in the. Give me a minute. I don't even see it in the playlist. Well, I got a playlist for it somewhere. Oh my bad. I got 2. So the Power live stream. That'd be the Power live stream. So obviously we getting into the off season too. Obviously because obviously tomorrow's the game that can turn the tide to the off season. That's what it really is. It's a game that you start thinking 2 high draft picks, looking towards the future, and then it's a game where playoff push. That's where you at with it. We can pull up the picture a little bit later, but I did this morning before I went to work. I did look at Will Levis. I was looking at his last year film. LSU wasn't that good. Chattanooga was in there. Wandale Robinson was there. I will say he has a really, really. I didn't watch a lot of them, but he has a really live arm. Maybe average athlete from what I've seen. Kind of puts you in a mindset of a Roethlisberger, maybe a slightly more athletic Roethlisberger. Just from what I've seen, I haven't seen the film this year, but one thing that kind of 2 things that kind of really stood out for me from his 2021 film was the elite arm strength and a lot of play action. I mean, obviously that's what you want to do in Detroit. You let an arm. Need to go to Green Bay, need to go to Chicago, may need to go out to Philly. I mean, wherever. You might need to go to Seattle when it's raining. And play action, that's pretty much what you want. He got some mobility. Like I said, I didn't see a ton of them, but John Bradshaw, what's going on if I can find my mouse? When you got 2 screens, it's hard to find your mouse. And hopefully I'll be coming with an upgrade to the setup, man, too. So hopefully that'll come. My boy Micro Mike, shout out to Micro Mike, Lions by Chat Sports salute. Shout out to Chat Sports as well too. He said Ace Outlaw salute. So that's pretty much like. So I pretty much just start peeking. Watching live film and kind of breaking down film is different. Or watching them live, excuse me. But the Levis kid got a really big arm. He seems to excel at play action. His footwork off play action is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. But tomorrow's one of them games where we set my chair. Sunday is one of them games, bro, because Michigan play tomorrow. We'll be watching the games tomorrow. But tomorrow's one of them games where that's exactly what it is. I mean, you gearing up for the playoffs or you gearing up for the draft. Simple as that. There's no in between. And the next week with Minnesota, it'll be the same thing. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I spoke on DeAndre Swift and Jared Goff. They're literally auditioning for next year. If it's here, if it's there, if it's Chicago, if it's Green Bay, if it's Get Back Bay, Montego Bay, they're auditioning for somewhere else. And obviously, the Washington football team had interest in Jared Goff. Let me say this about Jared Goff, bro. I give credit where credit is due. Unlike Killian Hayes, Jared Goff has put together a good string of games this season. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons that hurt his season, a couple things hurt his season was injuries. The injuries to DeAndre Swift and the injuries to the receiving core. Simple as that. When the receiving core was injured, TJ Hawkinson had the big game versus Seattle, but that was it. So so that kind of hurt it. But he been balling, bro. Like honestly, I mean, obviously we don't like the lack of mobility, but man, he been throwing that thing, man. And like I said before, if I get up in top 5, and it was my options was Anderson, Bryce. I don't know too much about Levis and Stroud, bruh. I probably would take Anderson. I just figured that quarterback. I'm one that always push the narrative on the quarterbacks. That's me. Like I gotta have a quarterback, but man, if you can put Anderson with Abe Hutchinson, Charles Harris, and maybe Romeo Cora on a proven deal next year, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too good to pass up in my mind, But but that's the game tomorrow. Either we turn the corner, we looking at guys getting healthy, Pascal, young guys. We looking at continue to look at Lane McNeil and his evolution, James Houston, Rodrigo, Jameson Williams eventually. It's not known. It was kind of leaked out that he wouldn't play tomorrow. Right now, they haven't made a decision. That's kind of what you're looking at. DJ Shark seemed to be a lot more short-handed coming off the injury. So you're looking at kind of what your team going to be next year. That's kind of what if you lose tomorrow. If not, guess what? Now you starting to get these emulated playoff games. Now they feel like playoff games. Each week you got to win in advance. So, like I said before, I mean, the offense ain't got too many excuses. Obviously, you hinge your bet on DeAndre Swift and Craig Reynolds and Jamal Williams stepped up. And he doing his thing. Without him, this shit won't work. But, each week is just going to get more and more critical. But each week they getting healthier and healthier. So, I mean, no matter how you look at it, you kind of want to see them turn that corner and make a playoff. That'd be a dangerous team because you done already you playing Jacksonville, then you playing Minnesota. Then it's the next week. You must win mode. Now it's some games they should have won. The Philadelphia Eagle game, coaching let them down. The Minnesota game, injuries let them down. There's some games in there they should have won. Buffalo, they should have won that game. They having leads and they learn to protect leads. Get down. Get down. This dude on my couch. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna hit him. He done too. Hold on real quick. Come on, man. Come on, man, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Look at this guy. Go ahead, man. Make yourself comfortable as usual. One of 3 dogs. Don't ask how. Only playing for one. But that's pretty much where they at with it at. So, I mean, if they go into tank mode and Stafford is not playing whenever they playing next, he's not playing the next game. I mean, it's still interesting to see James Houston and some of these young guys develop, right? But Jacksonville is a team that most people marked as a dub because we had success versus them the last few times we played. But I think a lot of people look at Trevor Lawrence getting the pass, and I don't have no issue with Trevor Lawrence getting the pass. He literally had a coach that kicked another fucking player, kicker or not. He literally had a coach that was at the bar and they was losing. He literally had a coach that hired a known racist on a staff. He was sabotaged. We're not talking about personnel. We talking about people in control. So, Christian Kirk has done well over there. And Doug Marrone, I mean, let's not act like Jacksonville ain't had success. They had success when they was, initiated into the NFL. They had success damn near instantly under Tom Coughlin. So they've been a franchise. I mean, they should have been a Super Bowl team not too long ago. One critical mistake, they took Blake Bortles. It still almost made it. And Tom Coughlin alienated a lot of the black players. We just leave it at that. Had he not done that and had they had a better quarterback play, you know what I'm saying? Jacksonville probably have a Super Bowl. They ain't been a terrible franchise at all. They have been more successful than us. Benjamin Foe, what's going on, bro? Semi got live for the first time since week 7. No, it's been October 9th after they lost to the Patriots. I'll double check. Juan say the Lions probably, Juan Buchanan said Lions probably make the playoffs this year with 10-9 wins. And if other teams currently in the wild card fall apart, to do it. Well, a lot of them NFC East teams might have to play each other. So a lot of them NFC East teams gonna have to play each other. So we knocked off 2 of them, lost to 2 of them. We should have beat Dallas. That's another game that you know we should have won. But you know the Giants dealing with injuries. I mean the Cowboys are the Cowboys. I didn't know Odell was meeting with New York. He met with the Giants. The Commanders hot as fish grease. Eagles 10-1, but you know losing Jordan Davis really hurt. Well, he will be coming back. So Vaughn, what's going on, bro? I just lost my space. Salute. So I mean, you look at the picture. Minnesota, don't trust them. In my public enemy voice, can't trust them. Green Bay, they still in it. They play Chicago. Look at this division. Sheesh Louise. Don't trust none of them teams, bro. And then you look here. Really, I mean, come on. Who you really, and then don't forget the Rams do have their second round pick too. So that's a very important pick for them. They still. So, I mean, look. Seattle was another game they could have won. Injuries though. So you looking at it like it's like the NFC. Let's be honest. It is wide open. I mean, you say who do I fear in the NFC? I don't fear nothing. 49ers is the only team. But then again, you got a chance. If Jimmy Garoppolo turn it over, if you get a scoop fumble, come on, there is nobody that you fear in the NFC. I don't fear Philly. They get Jordan Davis back. That'd be the only team I fear because they did get a taste of the playoffs last year. But you know, they human. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, don't fear him. Shady Brady right now, I don't fear him. I don't fear none of these teams. Only thing you really would hate, if you had to go to Philadelphia or Seattle, you know, in January. That's about it. You know, so the picture is wide open. I think honestly, I think if it's a year where a team with a losing record, because you can't have 500 records for 17th game, was to make the Super Bowl, it'll be this year. You know, you look at the NFC and AFC, and I'm really liking Cincinnati again. It looked like the Rams was going to kind of roll in here and be right back there. That was the narrative. But Cincinnati hot as fish grease. I like what the Dolphins doing too. I think if they run the ball a little bit more, they'll have more success. I think the Jets got a Super Bowl caliber defense right now. The Ravens, you like the Ravens, but defense is suspect. Can't protect leads. Coach can't protect leads. Tennessee always got the formula. I mean, it's stacked over there. It's stacked. But if I'm just being the guessing man right now, it's Cincinnati. It's Cincinnati. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. I think it's Cincinnati and everybody else. Kansas City, to me, their inability to run the ball and play in the cold, it scares me. It's Cincinnati and everybody else over there. And I know that ain't popular, but, you know, most of y'all know my other channel. I picked Cincinnati to make the Super Bowl last year. Guess what? They made it. He said Killian fans were wet last night. Like, let's see him put out a video coming. Let's see him put a few games together. Super Bowl winners coming out the AFC. And it seems to be there, but like I said, somebody might get hot. Somebody might get as hot as James Brown Perm on the stage. Somebody might get hot. Somebody might get hot. Don't sleep on that. You know what I'm saying? They starting to get hot. You know, they starting to get hot. So they starting to get hot. So I mean, uh, so but I mean, somebody gonna get hot. Excuse me, I was kind of getting sidetracked. But back to the Lions and the Jags. I mean, the Jaguars is a team. I don't think they got a lot of talent. First and foremost, um, tremendous amount of talent. It's a game they easily can win. They easily can lose. I mean, they can easily win. They got former line Agnew. Josh Allen was a guy that, had he failed, I think one more pick, we would have took him over. TJ Hawkinson was the rumor. I mean, you look at the depth chart, quarterback mobile, that's kind of been, Achilles heel for us. Evan Ingram, very athletic tight end. Travis Etienne, he will play tomorrow. I mean, woof. Missed last year, had an injury, I think, early in camp or whatever it was. Zay Jones has been solid this year. Christian Kirk, they just, losing DJ Shark, they kind of like missing that other receiver. But if they was able to add Marvin Jones Jr. former line over, they able to add a true number one, and probably get some more big uglies up front. It's probably on and popping. They right there. I can't see it, but they like if you had to ask me which team between the Lions and the Jags got more promise moving forward, um, it's right. They right there, bro. They right. I mean, man, they got a lot of young talent. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville because they got the quarterback, but man, they both futures are bright. Both futures are bright. Seahawks a sleeper. Yeah, they get healthy. Yeah, at the receiver. Oh, we trade up for Bryce. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. If he didn't fall to me, cry 2 tears in the bucket, fuck it. Because he kind of continues to align with kind of the smaller player, the shorter quarterback struggling right now, and he athletic, but if he was there, I don't have no issue with it. If he there, but if I'm really trading up for Bryce, no. He going to Houston. I'm not about to get Houston everything. Why get Houston everything? You know what I'm saying? Now I can make another move. I don't think sticking with Goff is like a real bad decision. I'm just not about to sell the farm. And I'm not gonna sell the farm for Lamar Jackson either. I'll give you a first and a third or a second at most, and Goff or Swift, and if not, you can kick rocks. I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to pay him all this money, get assets up to get him. Sorry. Still looking at Levin, but I'm not trading up for no quarterback in the first round. Unless it's at the tail end of the first round. Nah, not right now. I will continue to look, but nah. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. Just being real. Just being real. And that's my opinion. But right, it can change. I can break down some film. And I come down here draft time. Yeah, you gotta trade up and get this dude. But man, I'm just thinking, like, woof. So it's gonna be interesting. But but then again, tomorrow is the day. I mean, Sunday is the day. Either we're gonna be talking about the draft, or we're gonna be talking about making the playoff push and getting revenge on Michigan, or getting revenge on Minnesota. It's one or the two. That's just what it is. And when kind of you can do both. If the Rams lose tomorrow, you can do both. You got that pick. So they're in a good position, and I understand how critical the quarterback is. Y'all know I know that more than anybody. And I know how critical that is. But I'm not giving up the farm at all for none of these guys, including Lamar. It's whatever within reason. That's where we at. Was it within reason? Now, if this was Peyton Manning in his prime, or Andrew Luck in his prime, or Cam in his prime, totally different thing. We get another Rams loss on Sunday without Stafford. Now, I don't quote your tickets for their hatch. That Kansas City game was pretty close for a second. Detroit really be dangerous if Williams plays any game soon. And to me, you just look and say, well, next year you look at the offense and say, why wouldn't I bring back everybody? Only person you really think you probably would just replace is that right guard, High Tide. But the thing about replacing High Tide is once you go right guard, you probably gonna need somebody to be able to kick out that right guard, right tackle. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing about going to get a new right guard. You're gonna need somebody that had a versatility to play right tackle. That's the difference, because everybody got versatility. Brown center, Brown guard. You know what I'm saying? Sewell interior guards, left tackle. So once you go get a right guard, he's gonna have the ability or the potential to play right tackle. Now, if that motherfucker got the ability to play all 5 positions, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? I think he may be worth a first round pick. Hey, I know y'all don't want to hear that. Tennessee got 2 more years to become relevant. Jacksonville is, oh yeah, they coming. Doug Marrone is legit. Triple Dub Sports, maybe y'all wait for Shador in 3 years. Well, shit, he may be headed somewhere else, but good talent. I mean, a lot of great talent came out of HBCU. Don't forget Detroit's own Jimmy Smith, even though he later located to early in his career, early in life, he relocated to Mississippi. But don't forget, Jimmy Smith was from the receiver from Jacksonville, who probably should be in the Hall of Fame, but how the numbers inflated. Steve Air McNair, Doug Williams, won the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. HBCU got talent. The difference is in the trenches, the big uglies. What was the announcer they used to say big uglies? Remember NCAA used to be calling games. Is it Kurt Herbstreit used to say that shit? Man, NCAA used to be the game back in the day, bro. And they pushed it back till 2024, if anybody wondering. EA can't make good sports games no more. Well, I don't play nothing EA no more. I mean, when I was growing up, I never did. I mean, I did when they became but I was playing like 989 Sports, Shootout, Game Day. Outside of that, a Quarterback Club, Blitz. Live was the only real. I mean, for a while I wasn't playing live neither. I mean, if you are that age, I mean, I remember having a live where you had to beat Jordan. It was a 2000 Tim Duncan. You had to beat Jordan and unlock him. But really, I was playing like Shootout. You know what I'm saying? NBA Showtime and shit like that. That's kind of what I was playing. Jams and Michigan's kicker would be a great pick. I mean, yeah, old boy doing solid now. He did miss that kick, but yeah, he would be a great pick. That's a great one. We should get Bo Nix. I'm good. I'm good. No more. I'm good on Bo Nix. They should have kept Malik. But he having a good year in Oregon, though. Shout out to Bo. Jocelyn salute. Said, looking back, Brad made way better deal with the Rams. Well, yeah, let's not count the chickens before they hatch, nigga. Shit. Let's not count. Let's just be patient. Caleb Williams made challenge the draft rule. Brian Holmes' best bet is to stick with golf and draft. I mean, you could do that, but at some point, do you say Hunter Hooker, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels? At some point you got to get a developmental guy, especially with all them picks that they got from Minnesota that they swap. So at some point, you got to find development. At some point, even if you was to go, even if you got Bryce Young, you got to have something behind him, like a Garoppolo or Brissett, a Hoyer, a Mallet, a Castle. You see what I'm saying? It got to be something behind him that's respectable. The position is too important. If we don't draft a quarterback, we develop. We have to find somebody to develop. You have to. And it's probably going to be via the draft. You have to find somebody to develop. Draft 3 on my draft board. I ain't watch a lot of college football. But out of what I've seen, Will, Bryce, Will and Bryce is up there. It's probably my top 2 for sure. Let me see. What's the name of that damn I forgot the name of that. Let's see that damn Tankathon. I'm not a Stroud fan. Don't know too much about Levis, whatever they call him. I heard a lot about Jalen Carter. It's kind of more sound. He just looked like that's what they need. So I don't know, man. So this them 2 for sure. USC for Utah champion. Yeah, man. USC was beat the shit out of Utah. I woke up and found out. I didn't know they lost it 2 days later, dog. Swear to God, I didn't know they lost it like a day or two later. They said, well, they lost to Utah. I was like, what? How? They was up by 50. Remember, we have a lot more cash plays. Man, I still wouldn't spend that shit. I still wouldn't spend it. Just because you got it don't mean you got to spend it. If you ask me like who I'm spending my money on in there, it'll be an interior lineman, an interior defensive lineman. That's about it. Interior lineman or in a veteran corner if I didn't bring back Awarie. That's it. And if it was a really good inside linebacker, which they rarely available. That's it. That's it. That's it. I won't spend too much money on too much else. Leave his Garbo. He Garbo? I seen a couple highlights this morning, bro. I really couldn't get a B. Play Chattanooga in the bad LSU from last year. So, but yeah, tomorrow. Sunday is gonna be an interesting game, bro. So they struggle with mobile quarterbacks. Lawrence is a mobile guy. Travis Etienne, we see how healthy he is. Very good. Exceptional running back. He's more looked at as a scat back. He kind of like what DeAndre Swift we thought he was going to be. So, they're not as threatening on the outside, but Christian Kirk probably got the highest boom rate of anybody in this game to really go off. So, it's pretty amazing. The reason I put them ahead of us because they got a quarterback, or they believe they have a quarterback. I think they do. I'm a huge Trevor Lawrence fan. So that's the only reason why. And Doug Marrone won a championship. So obviously they got the better coach. But, Brad Holmes, the one thing that's going to start paying off is the guys that we counted on he drafted that's been injured. Melifanu, Josh Pascal, Levi Onwuzurike. I'm pretty sure it's a couple other guys. So we going to be counting on them, bro. They just as important as the rookies coming in next year. That's going to give you an additional draft class. The injured guys that you getting back, bro. So, but I think the most critical point after quarterback is that you got to find somebody that's going to play that inside that 3 technique for the Lions. They got to be able to stop the run. They got to be able to rush the passer. They got to be able to do everything. But first and foremost, they have to be get after the quarterback. You have to have an Ndamukong Suh that can push the pocket from the inside. If they can walk away with Anderson and somebody like that, in the draft, that would be a big win. That'd be a huge win. It'd be a wrap. That's the only thing they're missing is they missing Onizorki. That's the biggest thing. Jared Goff held his end of the bargain up this year. They missing somebody that can push the pocket on the inside. And boy, when you see Aleem McNeil push the pocket, you start to see Pascal play a little bit. Come on. It was night and day for Aiden Hutchinson. It was night and day for him. Night and day. So he needs some help down there, but it looked like they're gonna turn the corner regardless to Sunday. But it's a very, very popular time to talk about draft, always for the Lions fans. I think they won a Super Bowl and people still gonna be talking about the draft. It became traditionally permanent in our minds. We've been bad for so long. So I mean, you talk about running backs. You talk about inside linemen on both sides of the on the line. I mean, you talk about edge rushing still. You still talk about cornerback. You can still talk about safety. You don't have to wait for Tracy Walker. There's a lot to worry about. Quarterback. Alex told me, man, I want a black quarterback. He got to be black. I said, damn, Alex. I feel you. Shit. So, I mean, that's kind of where – that's pretty much where we trending at, bro. We need a mobile quarterback, and I think that's what everybody waiting on. But if I get somebody that's not mobile, but they great in the pocket, guess what? And they gonna win games. That's where we got to be at it with. But half the league is mobile. Rodgers is still kind of mobile. Fields is mobile. Who else we got out there? Mariota's mobile. I don't know who the starting quarterback in Carolina is, but shit. I think, I'm not Darnold and Baker and PJ Walker, whatever, they mobile. So that's 4. Dak mobile, Daniel Jones mobile. We found that out the other week. Jalen mobile, Geno mobile, Kyler mobile. Stafford, I can't say mobile. He's pretty athletic, but I can't mobile. Joe Burrow mobile. Lamar mobile. Deshaun, now he started next week mobile. Kenny Pickett mobile. We seen with the fake slide in the ACC championship game or whatever it was. He mobile. Tannehill mobile. Trevor Lawrence mobile. Who in there? Jacksonville, Tennessee. Oh no, Indianapolis quarterback ain't mobile. Tua solid. I would say he can be mobile, right? We say Tua, Josh Allen, Zach Wilson. We just gonna leave him up out of here for now. Mahomes, Herbert, Wilson. So that's like I just named like 20 quarterbacks that we consider mobile. And we probably got like 2 or 3 that maybe up for debate. So it's 30? What is it? 32 NFL teams and 20 of them is mobile. Think about that for a minute. That's well over 50% of the league being mobile. Then you got, solid athletes like Matthew Stafford, Derek Carr, Zach Wilson. We left him out of there. You know what I'm saying? The whole fucking league is mobile. So I understand where Alex coming from, bro, honestly. Got some questions I'll ask y'all. Y'all draft the Super Bowl. Laugh my ass. That's pretty much what it is. It'd be like having 2 Super Bowls if we won a Super Bowl. Would you draft a linebacker, get one of free agent? Roquan will come to mind. He's going to stay in Baltimore. I don't know the way it's going to Baltimore. I'll probably draft one. You find them guys mid rounds, early day one. Devin Lloyd actually played for the Jaguars. We pair up Williams and a young back together. And I mean, it's got to be somebody that's I want a balance back, honestly. I'm not about picking in free agency for a running back. Too many running backs out there. That's a dime a dozen, bro. Too many. Damn, they got Blake Corum as the 1, 2, 3, 5th back? Fifth best back? Hell no. Nah. Man, I ain't seen these guys play. But damn, Corum being the 5th best back? Jesus Christ. I don't know about all that shit, but hey, who your coach of the year? Um, shit might be Mike McDaniels, bro. Pete Carroll, Mike McDaniels. Shit, Zach Taylor for the Bengals. Shit, Rob Salah. Shit, them come to mind. Andy Reid. Them come to mind. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go Mike McDaniels. Maybe coming from the concussion thing was a bad idea. It's either him or Pete Carroll right now for me. You know, yeah, Williams. Yeah, I know who Williams is, but you talking about the receiver? Okay. Well, shit. I mean, yeah, Williams and Bryce. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could lean towards Bryce Young. I want to see more C.J. Stroud and Levis. I want to see more of them. Honestly, I want to see more of them. I want to see more of them on film a little bit more. So, come on, but I want to see more of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, shit. I mean, he just got to start drafting guys that's healthy. He got to start drafting guys that's healthy. So, and some of you guys need to get healthy. So, but you know, the future kind of seemed bright for them, but you never can count your chickens before they hatch with the Detroit Lions. Kevin McConnell, the coach of the year. Who was Kevin McConnell? I don't even know who that is. You talking about you talking about college? You talking about college? Who was Kevin McConnell? Oh, Minnesota? Hell no. Them niggas living, man. That team ain't. This Kirk Cousins, dog. I just don't trust. No, I'm good on Kevin McConnell, bro. They got all that talent. They posed to be good. Hell no, he ain't even in the conversation. They got the best receiver, got one of the best possession receivers, got one of the best running backs in the league. They souped up the offensive fucking line. You know what I'm saying? They solid defensively, dude. Kirk Cousins just a fucking bum, bro. When y'all realize that, y'all gonna get a real man at quarterback, y'all gonna be all right, bro. Y'all should win the Super Bowl with that talent that's on Minnesota. Y'all should win the Super Bowl. It's too much talent on fucking Minnesota for them not to be in the Super Bowl, bro. Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the league, in my opinion. I love Tyreek. He right behind Justin Jefferson. Just shit that Justin Jefferson can do that Tyreek can't do. Let's just say that. Come on, y'all got T.J. Hockenson. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what don't they got? They got linemen now. All Kirk Cousins got to do is make 7 throws a game. Shit is hilarious to me, bro. I just never liked him since he was at Michigan State. He fluky, bro. Remember Russell Wilson tossed that 90-yard touchdown or some shit like that on them. Kirk Cousins just fluky, bro. He one of them dudes, dog. Fluky. I ain't mad at his agent neither, dog, because one of them contracts he got was fully guaranteed for 3-4 years, bro. But he just one of them dudes, bro. Man, he ain't gonna get over the hump, bro. If he can't win a Super Bowl in Minnesota, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't like the GM stepped in a bad situation. He sure didn't. Like I said before, all that talent on Minnesota. I told y'all they was gonna run away with the NFC North. Then when y'all just, man, Rodgers is gonna make potato salad out of wheat, rice grains, and shit like that. And I was telling y'all, bro, I'm like, man, that nigga ain't got nobody. Christian Watson starting to catch on. But you can't expect no 40-year-old quarterback. You take away his best receiver, you give him Randall Cobb, and Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs. You expect them to catch on. Especially Aaron Rodgers is a prick. Everybody know it. He an asshole. You see what he told Deshaun Kaiser? I'm not going to get into it, but it's on 97 on the ticket. Why does Campbell get a pass, but Mike McDaniel? Man, Mike McDaniel, man, bruh. That's common sense. They got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. Simple as that. Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. Then they defense is cool. They made sure Mike McDaniels was successful. They made sure Tua was successful. I ain't saying that he ain't got a hand. Y'all gotta ask questions too. I ain't saying that he ain't got a hand in the success, but bro, if I had Tua and Jalen Waddle and Tyreek, come on, man, I go out there and do what Tua doing. Let's just be real. Morster, and they brought in Jeff Wilson. Gesicki not bad, man, dude. They, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't hard. They blocking up front and shit. So, yeah, man, a nigga like me in the conversation, but shit, them niggas super. They got a super duo over there. You know, McDaniel's hell of a coach, though. McDonald, I think his name is, hell of a coach. But shit, Dan Campbell ain't got the shit that he got over there. He went to the Lions. He went to the Dolphins. I ain't saying the Dolphins is the greatest franchise of all time. I'm glad we got rid of Zimmer and Spielman. Man, that's their team right there. That's their team, very same team. That's their team. When the last time the Lions won? We ain't never won the North. Never. But y'all ain't winning shit with Kirk Cousins. Y'all can have the North. But y'all gonna be Northwest Star in the playoffs. Y'all gonna be following the North Star back to Minnesota with his fluky ass. Trust me. Y'all man, I went to sleep, man, watched and woke up. The Cowboys beat y'all 40-30. I knew they was gonna win. But boy, man, Dak Prescott and Michael Parsons took his size 13 shoe and went straight up Kirk Cousins' ass. Ain't nothing. Man, come on, man. How you lose 40-3 at home to the Cowboys? They took y'all cornbread. They took y'all water. Shit, they took y'all toilet. Y'all, you can get mad at me all you want to. The O-line was hurt, man, bruh. 40-3, though. If the O-line hurt, that's up to the coach to put a better game plan together so the O-line won't get hurt. So Kirk Cousins won't be good. I ain't trying to hear that. Kirk Cousins, probably $100 million quarterback. That nigga should be blocking and throwing at the same time. Austin the Truth, what's going on? What up, though? Real talk. He should be blocking and throwing at the same time. Let's keep it real. Let's just be real. But Pistons play Sunday. Oh, Ja coming to the D? Oh, wish I didn't know. Cousins ain't mobile. Cousins ain't shit. How about that? He ain't shit. Tell him I said it. Good guy, though, I heard. Campbell lost many games. He did. He lost us a lot of games. You know, it is what it is. He did. Can't defend Danny Boy there. Can't defend Danny Boy there. Can't defend Danny Boy there. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. U.S. Army plan to pay streamers millions to help recruit blacks, Hispanic, and female while playing Call of Duty. Man, go give me my money right now. Go ahead. I'm gonna start. I got the green screen, got the Xbox in there. Yes, sir. You're hungry, you're thirsty right now. The Army is looking for you. You either get McDonald's and PT. Hell yeah, nigga, shit. I'll be recruiting the fuck out of y'all, sending y'all black asses to the military. That's what some of y'all niggas need anyway. I remember I was man, I ain't had nothing going on. I was going to sign up. My pops talked me out of it. Hold on.
I'm telling you, tap in, bro. Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm gonna be your vet in this situation. Yeah, get me right, bro. I can hear some more Roman stuff. You say you only got 4. I got some good options in there, though. Nah, 4 solid moments. I didn't see one, but it probably was cold. And you know it wasn't me. Well, I don't remember to it. It probably was cold, though. Oh, now it's already you. That was talk about the rim, though. No, that's not me. You are. You're a little man, bro. No help. Easy. Like, that was not me. Glad I got to start everything.
Nigga Cole Anthony line the K Cunningham face. Ho Anthony. I had to let y'all know Ho Anthony out here lying the K Cunningham face. Lying about getting scored on. It's on I'm gonna give y'all the right Instagram page. Piston _talk. Shout out to them. It was K Cunningham slapped the shit out of Ho Anthony. I think we either go all in for Lamar in defense or trade up. I mean, I ain't trading up. Straight up and down for what? You trading up for? Houston, if Houston get the number 1 pick, they not trading out of there for unless they really like Stride. So I'm not trading them. It's just too expensive. Sorry, I ain't trading up, especially for no CJ Stride. I mean, that's just my opinion. I just ain't trading up. I'm not trading up for little Bryce. I'm damn trying to trade up for Stride. Apparently, somebody said Levis was garbage. I got to go wait to see for myself. I just ain't. And I'm not breaking the bank and trade for Lamar. Sorry. We just going to have to go off it. We got to take some of them assets we got, trade them for some future picks, and just hope. But, we get high enough with the Rams pick and our pick. I'm not taking both of them picks and sending them motherfuckers to Houston to move up. Man, Bryce Young better be Peyton Manning. He better be John Elway. If he ain't Peyton and John Elway, man, but you think we're gonna be able to get Caleb? Now, hell no. They ain't nobody trading that pick. Shit, he might come out this year if he go to court, but then more than likely, too many powerful white dudes against that. So JR, what's going on? Y'all any questions I answer. Too many powerful white dudes going against that. Straight up and down. Too many. Too many. Too many. Way too many. So if they let him in, He probably couldn't get Bryce then. Shit, I'll get Bryce then. She'd probably be able to get him for free. Probably be able to get him for free. But yeah, Caleb Williams is the best quarterback, for sure. He out there balling. I mean, Oklahoma lost Lincoln. And I think they lost him because he didn't want to go to the SEC. Brian Kelly on there, he going ham in the SEC already. Let him get a quarterback that he really, really into. The best corner in the draft? I couldn't tell you, bro. Apparently it's Kelee Ringo from Georgia. Then Cam Smith from South Carolina. Some people say Joe Horn's son, the best corner in the NFL right now, J.C. Horn. That's what some people say. Joey Porter, he just declared from Penn State, 6'2", 191. But Kelee Ringo, 6'2", 205, that's a fucking specimen. If that's accurate, dude, a specimen, bro. He got 2 picks both in 2 years. 4 picks in the last 2 seasons. So, yep. Yeah, Kelee Ringo. Georgia just got some dogs. Jordan Davis was a dog until he got injured. That's why I thought we was trading up to get. But I figured we already had a Lee McNeil. So. But Eagles defense changed for the worse once old buddy went out and Davis went out. So that's let you know how important he was. But ideally, you want somebody that be able to get upfield and penetrate and stop the run. Obviously, those guys are a dime a dozen. Aaron Donald, Prime Sue, Reggie White. That's kind of what you want. The quickest way to the quarterback is a straight line. So that interior pressure is way more deadlier than that edge pressure. Because once you step up in their face, where can they go? Right to the edge. We need to draft a replacement for Pat P for when he retired. Man, his whole ass, man. What he said about Kyler Murray was just some whole shit, honestly. I ain't like the comment. I ain't respect it. We want the media and we want the powers that be to respect black quarterbacks and give them the same, just doing the same opportunities. But then again, we continue to have players like Patrick Peterson feeding into the media narrative for their podcast. We still got receivers who don't want to play with Lamar Jackson and rather go elsewhere, like I said before. But they'll go run and play with another quarterback who can't get them the ball. For years, Alex Smith couldn't get Tyreek Hill the ball. He couldn't get Travis Kelce the ball like they could, like Patrick Mahomes could. You hear people say, "Well, I don't want to play with Alex Smith." Nothing. You don't hear that. You don't hear that. Look at Baker Mayfield. Yeah, you had like Odell Daddy speak out, man. Come on. Baker shouldn't even be in the league. He'd be sitting right next to Johnny Manziel. Let's keep it real. Sam Darnold shouldn't be getting no more shots after this. No more shots. Kirk Cousins been letting people down his whole career. You don't hear people saying, "Oh man, I'm tired of playing with Kirk, and Kirk can't give me the ball." Josh Allen got Kirk the ball, got Diggs the ball better than Kirk Cousins ever did. So you can't be, we can't be dissing our black quarterbacks and then sit there and cry. Come on, we let too much shit slide in the Black American anyway. We really do. And then get mad when somebody else do it or say it or emulate it or make a joke about it. Come on. I love Pat Peterson, dude. He's solid. But that was a whole comment. We all making mistakes. That was a whole ass comment. Brian McFadden was a whole for doing that. Take some shit off air and then baiting him to make it public. I know Patrick Peterson a grown ass man for sure. But to me, all the way around, dog, like, no, man. All Carter do is care about himself. Okay, bro. And Carter had the perfect response. Well, you my mentor, my vet, let me know. I hate when people do shit like that. Don't do that to Brady. Young boy from Michigan, number 0. He decent and young. Who number 0 in Michigan? Maybe I'm 20. But they center the coldest. The coldest in the it's the coldest. For sure. They center the coldest. Big fella can roll, man. Big fella can roll. I ain't even gonna front to y'all, dude. Big fella can roll. They don't got their numbers. Oh, yeah, they do. I gotta read through all this shit to see their numbers. Oh, Darius Clemens. He a freshman, too. Shout out to Juwan's son, Jet. He be shooting that thing, don't he? Porter not bad. Yeah. Penn State a good program. They're a real good program. Survived all that. Bill O'Brien helped put them back on the map and shit. They survived what they survived. They're a good ass program. Real good program. Real good program. So, but y'all any other questions, bro? If not, I'm gonna do a Piston live in the morning. I get my car fixed, bro. So, hopefully I get my car fixed and I'll be good. But yeah, Michigan play tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all know what time Michigan play tomorrow. Hold on. Championships Saturday. Hold on. Let me see. I ain't sleeping on Purdue. They beat Michigan State last year. And they 8-4 too. So it's at 8. Pretty sure it's in Indianapolis tomorrow. So yeah, man, I look forward to seeing Michigan play. I'm not gonna count the chickens for they hatch. Playoffs is going to 12. Was in 2024. They going to 12. So, it's gonna be interesting. So, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions talk playlist. Well, check out Detroit Lions 101 players for more live streams. Detroit Lions talk players for more video format. So we covering the Jacksonville game. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I put this on Spotify, Anchor, be up in the morning. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.